Alright guys, so there's a new building button layout called Builder Pro, and holy crap, figures, the game where I'm not actually gonna play. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I will try to get a couple kills, but there's a new button layout called Builder Pro, and I think it doesn't automatically make you a better builder, but I think because of how fluid and smooth the different button design is, it has a potential to allow you to build faster than you ever have on console. Now there's three things I personally think you should practice that helped me initially when I first started playing. Learn how to build and build at least at a decent speed, but now to get used to the new buttons, and I know it might seem like a challenge getting used to new buttons, but please, these three things, we're going to go right into it so that way hopefully I can do this before I get killed. The first one is the ramp and wall. That's all you do. It's the two trigger buttons. You do a ramp and you do a wall in front of it. If you're new, it's obviously double protection, so someone doesn't just shoot through one, they got to shoot through two of them. Now you can, there's alternates to this. You can do the ramp, the wall, and keep practicing that. There's another combination of that where you can double ramp, just practice double ramping and then throwing two walls up, double ramping, throwing two walls up, and also the R1 button is a floor. If an enemy's below you and shooting your ramp out, you're going to fall down, either die or they'll shotgun you in the face. So that's the first one. The ramp and wall, ramp, wall, floor, double ramp. It's the same thing, but just go into a game and practice that with the new controls. The other part, the second one, is a combination of the ramp and wall, but it's a redirect. Let's say you're going up this mountain and you want to redirect. You put a wall here and you go a different way. Wall here. Whoop. Hold on. Hold on. Wall here, and then you can go this way. Wall here, and then you can go this way. It's just a simple redirect. That's getting up mountains or in a build fight. So jump into a game, get a bunch of wood, do the double ramp, do the ramp and the wall in front, and let me just show you. So jump into a game. This is what I mean, if it wasn't obvious. Alright, something's going on today where it's not placing them. Yeah, see, that guy did it. He must have gotten to a fight. Alright, it's not placing it. This is a bad time to show this. I'm going to have to look this up if there's any problems, but there's some type of glitch where it's not put in the board. I'm sure they'll fix that, so just go ahead and practice that right there. The ramp and wall. Now, then do the ramp, double ramp and walls, and do the redirect as well, just to get used to it. And remember that when you're in a build fight about the redirect. Now, the last thing, and probably the third and most important, is the high rise. Now, the high rise is simply where you're here and you want to, it's in a build fight, or you can climb a mountain with it, and you don't want to go forward because you'll get away from your enemy. You want to go up higher. So you put a wall, a floor, and a ramp. Now, some people put a straight wall and they'll do the ramp, but I find that sometimes it doesn't build how I want it to, and I mess it all up. So do the wall, do the floor, and then the ramp. Wall, floor, ramp. Eventually, you do this enough, you'll get it so quick that you won't screw it up like I just did. What's going on? Floor, ramp. But you'll do it perfect like that. Here's what it essentially looks like. No one can follow you up it. They need to build in a way to get to you. But that's how you go higher to get an enemy. Let's say someone's charging at you and you just want to get the high ground real quick. You don't do a crazy ramp and get far away or possibly get shot down. You just build higher using that. You can go 2 high or 3 high. Like if an enemy was in front of me and I have this set up, I could just simply do that. Look at that. In a split second, and I'm not even that well practiced with the new button layout. In a split second, I just got more high ground. And then you would want to protect yourself. Jump into a game, get a bunch of wood, and practice those three things. The ramp and wall, the redirect, or the double ramp. It's all a combination. Essentially the ramp and wall. And then the high rise, where you go wall, floor, and ramp. You're starting on a structure. Wall, floor, ramp. Just keep doing that over and over again. Let me get away from the storm. Eventually, you'll start building it fast. Yeah, let's say we're in this build battle, right? And I'm right here, and the enemy is just right there. And I want to get a little higher and safe. Look at that. Oh, let's get higher. and then or protect yourself. Maybe you gotta go this way and redirect, or this way. The tree's there, but you just go like that and get the hell up out of there, you know? Sorry if this is kind of like a slap-together explanation, but I've been getting a lot of questions for it, and the main reason, I just totally screwed that up. The main reason why we're talking about it is because I think this is a great change. Even before they made the change, the very first week I played this game ever in my life, I questioned, and I think I even still have the recording, and you will see it in the new series coming out. It's going to be like 4 or 5 videos long, where I express in the commentary, why don't they have the 4 building options, the wall, the floor, the ramp, and the pyramid, assigned to the 4 buttons on the PlayStation controller? It doesn't make any sense how they had it originally. And when I heard they were doing it like this, I was just like, psh, they read my mind. So obviously, yeah, I'm going to love the idea here. Let me show you guys a good example. Let's just say, for the sake of things, I'm in a situation where I need to get up there, but I don't have room to do the ramp. I can't go forward. I need to go straight up. This is the perfect way to go straight up. Learn those buttons, and you can even see how I'm doing it decent. And I just started with these controllers, like literally just started. I've only played a handful of games at this point with the new controller layout. And keep in mind, my brain wants me to do the old way, so it slows you down. It really does. So don't look at how I'm doing it kind of a little sluggish and go, oh my god, Ronnie, what are you talking about? You, look at you, you're crawling with your builds, you know? With the new, oh man, that's not cool, you know? Let's go ramp rush them. Oh my god, I don't have any shields. Watch that bush snipe me. This is the only game I've played in 2 days, so I am rusty. Absolutely. do not do this, but I'm just trying to be extra aggressive and learn these controls. Yep. R.I.P. Ronnie on that one. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. When I was saying do not do this, I was going to follow it up. Hopefully I was going to get somewhere safe by saying don't overextend what you're building. Don't get too aggressive. Don't, because it's so easy to not fortify like where your stronghold is. It seemed like I was fighting someone who's really good at building. I'm just learning these new controls, so every other second my brain is telling me switch with the top buttons, place with the right trigger like how I used to. You saw me like mess up with the planks a couple times, and that's because I'm still working out the old way to do it. But with that being said, after just like you saw how clumsy that was, but still I feel real confident in what I can do if I keep at it with the new button design. I love the button design, the new button design. I'm gonna stick with it 110%. And I know you would feel like I don't want to. I had all those materials. I had a good loadout, a decent loadout. You know what I mean? 2 shield pots. I got full health. I got 2 minis, 2 halves, you know? I'm looking really good. I'm looking that I should have won that. I should have won that if I didn't play like an idiot. But sometimes you got to let those games go to get better in the future. If you stick with that old method, sure, you're going to still be playing good, but I think you could be even better with this new button layout. That's just my thoughts and opinions, because if you enjoy the game, the better you get, the more you enjoy it, obviously. Instead of going into a match and dying in a 10-second build battle, you're not going to learn a lot in that 10 seconds. Do what I did, even though it sounds real beginner-like. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just that's a stupid... Maybe I'm telling you to do something stupid. It helped me. Go into a couple matches, farm some wood, do the ramp and wall, then practice a redirect. I think I even redirected in that build battle. And then do the high rise. You saw when I first got the 1-up in that build battle, I did the high rise technique. I did a floor and a ramp. She shot out the floor and I kept going because I didn't want her to shoot it out. My biggest fear though is, or not my biggest fear, my biggest problem though is trying to do new controls, and I'm not quite there yet, you know. So I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks. Again, this is like the second time playing on these new controls, so for me it was rough, you know, but I enjoyed it. Anyway, leave your thoughts and opinions down below, and if you're a fan of Fortnite, we're starting up the series where I post my very first few weeks playing, and that's going to spill over into some other Fortnite video ideas I have. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you want to see, like this video was a suggestion, put those down in the comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.